Alright, so today is Saturday, November 14th, and I am in a little town called Valladolid. It's pretty much in the dead center of the Yucatan Peninsula, and we'll take a walk down to the main square, and I'll show you a little bit of the city. This is probably one of the most popular streets here. It's lined with lots of restaurants, hotels, Airbnbs. I've eaten here. My friend Sandra lives here, and I haven't been here in a year, and I had to bring some things over here, so if you were to think about Mexico, most people would, from the U.S. anyways, would think of, Cancun and all those party places like Playa. But if you really want to see traditional Mexico, come to this town. About 6:30 in the morning, so not too many people on the sidewalks right now, but around noon, 10 or noon, usually gets pretty packed on the streets here, and it reminds me of a little bustling city. I think this is where I got my friend Charlene's tequila from the last time. Where my Airbnb is, I'm only about 2 blocks, maybe 3 blocks from the town square. Not that far of a walk, but you're able to see all these real colorful buildings and old architecture. If you're in the architecture, this is the place to come. seems like here everything's more traditional and more family oriented. Lots of these little shops. Pretty much, again, anything you need is here. That doesn't look like a typical HSBC bank, but it's about 6:45. Here they observe the daylight saving times, as whereas Cancun or Quintana Roo, the state of Quintana Roo, does not. So they don't change their times. This is the main church here. That's what I consider the town square. Pretty cool place. I'll walk you through there. Get a better look at this church. Now this is the classic, what I would think would be a classic little Mexican town. All kinds of restaurants here. El Atrio, I've eaten here. Pretty cool place. Walk you through the park. Again, it's pretty early, so there's not too many people, but around the evening time, lots of families come out here and enjoy the park. It's kind of weird. I mean, for us, U.S., United States, people from the United States, it's not, you don't see it every day where families just come out to a park and sit and just spend time with each other. This might have been damaged from the storm, it looks like. I think it was Delta that maybe came through here. They have these little cool little benches where you're facing each other when you're sitting down. Oh, there's a cat there. Meow. I don't know why all animals seem to be afraid of me at first. I guess same with some people too, but it's a nice little fountain area here. But on weekends, I think they do have this group that comes out here and does these traditional dances for the crowd. Over here, against these buildings here, you'll see these big, huge tourist buses that come through. They'll park them right there and let them out into the park here to do whatever they want. You see also these food carts and vendors out here. Again, it's pretty early, so they're not going to be out here right now. This hotel here, El Maison, I stayed here a few times. This is where I suggest most people stay if they come here, because it's directly right in front of the park and right in front of the church. And they've got a real nice restaurant on the inside too. City just waking up. That green hotel there, I believe it's called Maria de la Luz. They painted it. It used to be like a red or crimson color. But I've stayed here. I don't know if it's still open, but there used to be a restaurant up on top there. And you get a pretty nice view of the town square. I don't know, maybe they've changed it. Oh no, it's the same. Yeah. I'll show you where the bus station is when you come to this town. And traveling by bus is very common here, and it's cheap. It cost me something like $12 or $13 one way to come here from Playa. I do most of these videos in the daytime because this GoPro doesn't do very well at night or in low light, so it has a lot to do with the stabilization, I think. There's a big clothing store here. And this is just a small portion of the city, or the town here. Great Hermano. That's a chain. I bought things from here before. I think I bought a fanny pack or something. My old one broke. Fresh tortillas. There's a barber shop here. Hola. Prices here are unbelievable too, unbelievably cheap. But I think it's starting to pick up as far as tourism. They're getting a lot more tourists, or I've seen a lot more tourists come through here every once in a while. Last year anyways. Here's the ADO here, the bus terminal. ADO is just a brand, the company. They have other companies running through here. Orient is one, the other one here. Yeah, you can see that here. Ticket to Playa del Carmen, 206 pesos, which is $10 roughly. Merida is just another bigger town north of here. It's actually on the north coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. Walk back. There's so many shops and restaurants and stores, every nook and cranny here. I believe this is a jewelry store here with the security guard out in front. Hola. If you like seeing colonial architecture, this is the place to come. Again, no zoning here. I mean, a business can be right next to a residence. This street here is the street that I started on. It's a walking street during the evening, anyways. Pretty popular for tourists to come down and take pictures and all that stuff down here. At the end of this street, there's a, I believe it's a convent. I'm not quite sure. It was built a long time ago. I was here or down at the end of this street, I think on a weekend, and they have a like a laser show. The laser kind of shows the development of the area. Well, the laser projects a video onto the building, and it shows the development and how this area got settled. Yeah, like I said, it's about 2.5 hours from Playa del Carmen, only because they stop in Tulum to pick up more passengers. But on the way back to Playa, they take the toll road, which is much faster, gets you back in 2 hours. Yeah, we were here last night. I think it was here. Yeah, we were here last night. We ate. I'll show you an Airbnb that I've stayed at before, and it's right on this road. It's a short road, but it's a nice walk through here. And as you can see, there's barely anybody out. They have a lot of handcrafted stores. This is Huaraches de Artesano. Yeah. So handcrafted sandals, hats, dog collars, all kinds of stuff. Trying to find that place that I stayed at. This place here. This place where I stayed before, right here. And right next door are the people that own it. But you pretty much walk out the door and you're right on one of the most popular streets here. I don't know what that is, but these little alleyways here. You can actually see the sides of the structure. You know, this is not really a party city like Cancun or Playa. This is a pretty laid back place. But they do have restaurants and bars that stay open pretty late. But coronavirus might have changed a little bit of that. I believe this state is under orange. They do almost like a red light or, a traffic light system. I think this place is called I forget. Odilio? It's a restaurant in there. Coming up on another park area. This is the convent, or I don't know what I would call it, temple or something, I don't know. You can see it's a pretty safe little town. Even at night I've walked through here and felt perfectly safe. There's nothing really scary about it. I try not to make these long videos because it takes me forever to upload because of the internet speed here. Can't seem to, well, my Airbnb has super fast upload or download, but upload, no. Takes me about 12 hours. Yeah, pretty cool place. And those boxes on pedestals there are the laser projectors, and it projects it onto the building. Pretty cool show if you've never seen it. Every town in Mexico has these letterings here, and this is Valladolid. Getting some storm damage, you can see here. Almost took down that big tree over there. You know, these letterings, they paint them, and they try to get as much of what influenced the city in these letterings here. And this person did a pretty good job, really good job actually. And there's that big tree. I guess it did get some damage. They had to cut some limbs off of it. Some lady selling fruit and vegetables there. I think Playa is pretty cheap to live, but this place is way cheaper than Playa. As far as food, drink, even renting a place. I mean, my Airbnb was $22. and it's a decent place too. Of course, if you want to stay like El Mason, I think that place runs about sometimes 80. I've seen it as low. I've rented it as low as like $60. So that's where I'll end it, right here. And I'll be here this weekend. Probably leaving for Playa, back to Playa on Monday. And I want to see some more information about Holbush. It's a island that's north, that sits on the north part of the Yucatan Peninsula. So hopefully I'll be able to get over there. All right, see you next time.